Hi guys, and welcome to course session 4. So I'm not doing this on live, it's recorded for YouTube. We're going to do the original 4. So this is going back a bit. I'm going to do it exactly as it was originally written. So we've got mountain climbers as number 1, straight mountain climbers. So it makes it quite cardio-y. Remember, we only need to strike on that downward stroke, not doing a lot at the top. Otherwise we'll end up in a right mess and end up doing this business. Okay, and then it's a straight high plank. So it's written as a high plank, so let's do a high plank. Remember, with high plank, weight's got to be over those hands, right? Not this. That's a high plank. We'll do it as a static. Then there's a dart. Rightly, dart's that. Keep your feet on the floor and keep squeezing through that back. Your arms alongside, dart, and then we're going over to V-sits. So either with your hands on the floor, facing forward, like so, or across the chest. And then there's a side plank. So you can either do a straight line down that body, either do with knee down, keep those hips high, low plank, or up into high plank. And again, as the original, we're going to do it as a static. Then there's a Russian twist. So if you want a weight, I should use this small kettlebell here. If tall possible, get your feet off. If not, leave them on the floor, but leave them light. If you can, get them on the floor, get them off the floor. We'll follow that weight. We're looking at it all the time. If that's too easy, go straight-legged. Russian twist, and a glute bridge. So keep the hips high. We're going to go and do this as a static. To make that tougher, you can raise one foot or the other, but keep those knees in line. Glute bridge, and then flutter kicks. Now, either with hands under the bum or across the chest for the tougher version. If you get any lower back issues, then keep them under the bum. And then bicycles. You want to get those legs out straight. You come across. You not pull on the head. And then finally, corkscrews. So corkscrews. Bring your leg in. Go through. Goes through, a hand comes off, bum's not hit the floor, and that's a corkscrew. Corkscrew's too difficult, do an oblique mountain climber instead. Then we just stop at that point, as you see. If that was a corkscrew, I'll just go through. Good, that's the 10. Okay, so start watch then. So I hope you enjoy original course session 5, course session 4. Let's go for it. 30-30 accumulator, 10 exercises. 10. Ready? So on those mountain climbers. There she blows, and go. Remember, dry on that. It's that bottom stroke we're interested in, not the top one. Put your weight on that. Straight mountain climbers. Makes this session quite cardio. We would attend lots of mountain climbers. Over those knees forward and stop. So I'll mark them off as we go. Number 1 down. And then from those mountain climbers, nice and easy to hop up into that high plank position. Okay, so round 2 coming up already. Ready. And go. Go straight to that high plank. If you cannot hold a high plank, do the low version, so we come down onto our forearms. If at all possible, on our hands. High plank, we might say about keeping the weight over those hands and keeping that bum neutral. And down. That's 2 down, then we're going to drop down from there into that dart. Not used those for a long time. Oh, this is going to be a lot of mountain climbers. Ready? And go. Stuff, guys. And plank. There's a lot of plank when it's in at number 2. Drop down to the front, hands on the side, and squeeze up. Squeeze up through that lower back. Squeeze through those lats, raise this off the floor. Dart. Now I'm doing that as a pulsing dart. You could do it as a static, I guess. I think we'll keep it pulsing. More interesting than just sat there with a dart. And V sits up next. So that'll be number 4. Good stuff. Okay. 4 in a row then. Back in those mountains. Go. And into that plank. Remember, that low is an option if this is too much. You can now hold that high. Stuff, down the dart, and up we go. Pulsing, squeezing it through. So you could do that static one, just hold it if you want. Don't pulse quickly, do it nice and slow, squeeze up through that back. Really good back exercise, low to mid. And we're going to turn over now onto our bums, and it's those V-sits, so either with hands on the floor, face them forward, nice and light on them, as you can. We'll start getting them off, go across the chest, but we do not collapse, the torso is not going back to the floor. If you can't do that, just keep them there, keep that support. Legs going all the way straight. And that's our V-sit. Well done. Good stuff. Next one up's a side plank. So remember what I said about high, low, knee down, low plank or high plank is the toughest one. Okay, so this is round 5. 5 in a row. And mountains, go. High plank. Release the plank. Then down to dart. Good stuff. And over for those V-sits. And we're going up in those side plank. And what I said, either low, left leg down, or that low one, so both legs off, both knees off rather, or on your hand, so a lot more stabilisation required, up into high. What I'm going to do is a static, that's what it was. Raise the arm, makes it a little bit tougher. She's got a little bit more to hold. And pause. With those side planks, you can always, if you're struggling, do it this way. If you're struggling when you stack your feet, always put one in front of the other just to sort of get yourself used to it before we go for the full stack. Which is what we're aiming for. And mountain climb is coming up. And go. So round 6. And it's those Russian twists. If you want to have a weight buddy, you don't have to. Blank. Stuff. Dart and go. Remember the dart, but keep our feet on the floor. Really good. Squeezing through that back. And up we go, over for those V-sits. Side plank coming up again, so make sure you change sides. Whichever version you're doing, change sides each time. And side plank. I said about stacking those feet. See, mine are stacked now. If you want to make it slightly easier, put one in front. And then you've got that much more stability. And we're aiming to get to that. At the same time, raise our arm, keep the hips high. And back onto our bumps for those Russian twists. So you don't have to use a weight, you can just look at their hands, follow it through, and that's the weight. If you can, keep those feet off. Use a weight if you wish, or a water bottle or something. Yeah, that's too easy. Full banana, straight legs. Just putting that much more strain on the core, whilst you're having to rotate through the obliques. And that's the break, yes. So that's 6 in a row, well done guys. And then we're just going to drop back down for that glute bridge next. That's alright, that's number 4, I've done this one for years. Years. So mountains coming back up. Number 7. Round 7, yes. Go! Go back into those mountains. High plank, static. Drop the dart. And over for those V-sits. Good stuff. And back round for the side plank, back on our first side this time. And hold. Drop down for that Russian twist, back on our bums, and go. Well done guys, both the V-sit and the Russian twist are quite hip flexor heavy. Put the weight down, if you've got one, and up into that glute bridge. So just keep those hips high, feet flat on the floor. Now if you want to make that a bit tougher, raise one of the legs. Now keep those knees in line, keep the hips in line. What doesn't happen is we don't want that sagging to occur. We don't want that either. Keep them in line. On your hamstrings, you'll feel it. And just hold as a static. By the time I've finished talking, we've done it. There we are. So that's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 done. And then we're just going to drop, we'll be on our backs for those flutter kicks. I think that cold tea's had it. So already then, round number 8 on mountains then. Go. 8 in a row, course session 4. The original. Done for YouTube. Right bank. Stuff. And drop for the dart and go. Speed it up. And those V6. And side plank. Same sides again. Up we go. Stabilise and hold. On a straight line down the body. Static sides. And Russian twist. Off we go, straight in. Down with the weight, and up at that glute bridge. Now if you did raise your leg, make sure you raise the opposite leg this time. Keep it all even. Those hips high. And then we're going into those flutter kicks, so even with hands under the bum. All that movement's coming from those hips, it's not coming from the knees, alright? Those knees are locked out. Or with hands across the chest, it's the tougher version. If it's too much, keep your hands under the bum and take them higher. That'll take the stress off. If not, hands across the chest, nice and low to the floor, little flutter kicks. Good stuff. So 8 rounds done, guys. 2 to go. Just 2 to go. So we're going to bring in from there those bicycles next. For 9 in a row. Are you ready on those mountains? Here we go. Go. Hi, Blake. And dart. He's done sides. Squeeze it up. And V-sits. And back up in those side planks. Nearly there, guys, not too far to go. Up we go. So we're halfway through this set, 1 set to go after it. And then job done. Well done. Those Russians coming up shortly. And switch to Russians. Go, go, go. And Gleut bridge. Oh, up we go. Keep them high. And flutters straight in. Good stuff, guys, well done. And then from those flutters we're going to switch into a bicycle. And bicycle, so squeeze through, squeeze and get that shoulder off, opposite shoulder off, coming to meet that knee. The leg goes all the way straight, and you can go as fast as you like with these. Remember that good form. And bicycles. course, do not pull on your head. Stop. So we've got the last one to go. So that's going to be finishing with that corkscrew if we can. 10 in a row. Course session 4. The original. Ready then, guys. 10 in a row, here we go. And mountains, go. Last time. Well done. And high plank. Drop down and dart. Hold on, guys, keep it going. Nearly there. And up we go, V-sits, straight in, push, push, push. And from there, back at those side planks. Up we go. Well done, guys. There she blows. And Russian twists. Well done. All but done now. Pop that down and Gleut bridge. Is that leg? Up we go. Keep them nice and high. And we're going to drop down those flutters next. Nearly there. And drop down and straight in those flutters. Nearly there. 3 to go, including this one. Well done. And bicycles, go. Straight in. And we'll go over for that last one, those corkscrews. Go, go, go. Corkscrews. Bring your knee in. Just round. Now, if you can't do that, if that's too hard, you're just falling down, change them to an oblique mountain climber. So we're driving up, bring it under the body. So that's the first part of the corkscrew, which is going all the way around. Ignore the next buzzer. As is tradition, we'll go right the way through for a full minute on this 30-30 accumulator. Keep going, ignore that. Hold those knees up, go through. Good guys. Woo! And stop. Well done. Stop the clock. Well done guys. So that was course session 4, the original. Hope you enjoyed that. Make sure I go back through and put all the originals on the YouTube channel, so I'm working back through them. So well done, excellent work, and I'll see you again real soon. Hope you enjoyed that. Take care. Cheers. Bye bye.